Hello students, good morning to everyone. Welcome back to our online session. Today we will see the next point of third unit, that is structure of relational database and different types of keys expressing MS to N relation. In that we will see the first point, that is structure of relational database in detail. First of all, recall the second unit. In the second unit you all already seen that basics of a relational database model. Today once again we will revise that point in detail. Now, what is structure of relational database model? A relational database is a collection of relations, or you can say two-dimensional tables having distinct names. A relational database is created using the relational database model. In relational model, data is organized in two-dimensional tables called relations. The tables or relations are related to each other. Relational database model, as you know, it is proposed by E.F. Codd in 1976. In relational database model system, relational data model is the primary data model which is used widely for data storage and processing. In short, always remember that relational database, it is a collection of tables having unique name. Thus, a table represents a collection of relationships. There are various basic concepts related to the relational database. First one, tables. What is table? In a relational data model, relations are stored in the format of table. This format stores the relation among entities. A table has rows and columns. You all know what is table. It is a collection of, or it is a combination of rows and columns, where rows represents records and columns represents attributes. Or you can say the data in a relational database model is stored in database objects called tables. The table is a collection of related data entries and it consists of rows and columns. Remember that rows represent records and columns represents attributes. Here you can see the example of table in which there are various rows and various columns which contains different entries, data entries and their related values. Now the second one is relations. What is relation? A relation is defined as a table with column and rows. A relation is a two-dimensional table. That is, the information arranged in rows and columns is nothing but a relation. A relation is a set of tuples. A relation has various properties, like relation has a name that is distinct from all other relation names. Second one property is that relation contains exactly one atomic single value. Next one is each attribute has a distinct name. Next, the values of an attribute are not duplicate tuples. The order of attributes has no significance. And last but not least, the order of tuples has no significance. These are the various properties of relations. Here, see the table. That table is also called as a relation. Next one is tuple. Tuple is nothing but it is a single row of table which contains a single record for that relation. Already these concepts are seen in Unit 2. A record, also called a row of data, is each individual entry that exists in a table. Number of tuples in a relation is called as the cardinality of the relation. Tuples are generally denoted by lowercase letters In this example, row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, that is Google having status active, Amazon having status active, and Apple having status inactive. These three entries, that is these three rows, are known as a tuple. Remember that tuple is also called as a row. Row of the table is known as a tuple. Next one is column. A column represents the set of values for a specific attribute, or you can say a column is a vertical entity in a table that contains all information associated with a specific field in a table. Here there are three columns, that is customer ID, customer name, and status. These are the three columns of the table. Now next one is attributes. Attribute is defined as a named column of a relation. A column header is known as attribute. As you know, attributes are properties which define a relation. Here in this example, the customer ID, customer name, and status, these are the column headers of the table. That's why these are the attributes of this table. Recall that the entities are nothing but relations, and their attributes are nothing but the columns of that relation. So relations hold information about the objects to be represented in the database. Now the next concept is domain. What is domain? All permissible values of attributes is called as a domain, or it is the set of values of the same data types is known as domain. Or you can say it is a set of allowed values for one or more attributes. Every attribute in a relation is defined as a domain. The domain concept is important because it allows the user to define in a central place the meaning and source of values that attributes can hold. Here the example of domain is a domain of date is the set of all possible valid dates, or a domain of integer is all possible whole numbers. Or again, next one example is a domain of day of week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. This is in effect defining rules for particular attribute. Here customer ID, any 4-digit numbers. Next one is customer name, any string, and status, it contains any string, that is the domain. Now the next one is extension, or you can say state of relation. The extension of a relation is the set of tuples or records that appear in that relation at any given instant of time. This is known as extension of relation. Now the next one is degree. Degree is totally related to the term attribute. If you know attribute, then you can define degree very easily. Degree is nothing but a total number of attributes which in the relation is called as a degree of that relation. Here see the example. In the given table, the attributes are customer ID, customer name, and status. Now what is the definition of degree? Degree is the total number of column or attribute. Now the question is that what is the degree of the given table? As per the definition, the total number of attributes is nothing but the degree. That's why here are three attributes: customer ID, customer name, and status. That's why the degree of the given table is equals to 3. Now the next one is cardinality. It is exactly opposite to the degree, As degree defines, it is the number of attributes or columns in the table, and cardinality is nothing but it is the total number of rows present in the table. Or you can say the cardinality of relation is the number of tuples it contains. Here see the example of cardinality. Now as per the definition, what is the cardinality of the given table? The question is what? What is the cardinality of the given table? Now definition says that the total number of rows present in the table is nothing but cardinality. Now how many rows are present in the given table? There are 3 rows. That's why the cardinality of the given table is equals to again 3. Now the next one is relational database. You all know what is relational database. Relational database is nothing but it is a database model that stores data in the table format. It is the collection of structured relations with distinct relation names. Now the next one is relation instance. What is relation instance? A finite set of tuples in the relational database system represent a relation instance. Relation instance do not have duplicate tuples. And the next one is relation schema. A relation schema describes the relation name, that is table name, attributes and their names. The next one concept is relation key. Each row has one or more attributes known as relation key, which can identify the row in the relation uniquely. And the last one concept of relational model is attribute domain. Every attribute has some predefined value scope known as the attribute domain. This is about today's session. What to remember in this session? The terms, which terms are correlated to each other, that is column. You can say the number of columns are nothing but attributes, and the number of attributes are nothing but degree. The terms column, attribute and degree are correlated to each other. Now row, tuple and cardinality, again these are the correlated with each other. Now we will conclude our today's session, that is summarize our today's session. What are the basic relational model concepts? First one, attribute. Each column in table is known as an attribute. Table is nothing but relations are saved in the table format. It is stored along with its entity. A table has 2 properties, rows and columns. Rows represent record and column represent attribute. Now tuple is nothing but a single row of table which contains single record. Relation schema, it represents the name of the relation with its attributes. Next one is degree, total number of attributes which in the relation is known as a degree of relation. Cardinality, total number of rows present in the table. Column, the column represents set of values for specific attribute. Relation instance is the finite set of tuples in the relational database model system. Relation instances never have a duplicate tuples. Remember this, relation instance never have duplicate tuples. Now relation key. Every row has 1, 2 or multiple attributes which is called as a relation key. And the last one is attribute domain. Every attribute has some predefined value and scope which is known as attribute domain. These are the various basic concepts of relational model. In the next session we will see types of keys. Thank you so much.